Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. Today, oh my goodness, Mardi Gras, Happy Mardi Gras, or Fat Tuesday, or whatever you call it in your house. I am doing the collage challenge that Eddie Makes Art puts up in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group today, and I will also turn it into something on a rectangle so that it counts as something for the hashtag Mixed Media March 25 hosted by Ceri Griffiths at Ceri the Craft, aka Ceri the Crafter. So basically the challenge is to do something with a mask, and he had several themes, and I will link the Facebook group below, and also Eddie's probably got a video out on it, or when he does I'll link that below. So I decided to use my stamps from PM Artist Studio. I've got some people and I want to make masks for them, so I'll probably just do like little, some of them will fit on ATC, some of them won't, but some little journal cards basically with the portraits, and I'm making masks for them. And so I've already got 3 masks cut out and ready to go with eye holes and everything. I just need to paint them, and I thought I would show you how. I guess I should use a better bigger piece of paper so you can see it a little bit. I don't know. So I'm just using manila file folder, and I don't need a very big piece because all I need is her face, her eyes. All I need is her eyeballs, and it doesn't matter. Just doing it, you don't even have to in permanent ink because it's going to get all covered with paint and stuff on the gel plate. I'm going to use the gel plate. So I just stamped her eyes on there, and then I'm going to create a mask. Let's see. So I just want to go a little below her eyes where they are, kind of do a little bridge over the nose, and then here again, and then I kind of know where the side of the face is. So if I want to add any little sticky out bits, now's the time when I would do that. So maybe this is like a feather or something, I don't know. It's a little bit harder for this particular one, just because, well, I don't have to get them exactly the same, especially if they're supposed to be like pretend feathers. They wouldn't be all landing in the same exact way anyway. Like for the profiles, the side profiles, I was able to kind of, you know, I didn't have to worry about being symmetrical, because only one side was going to be, and like this one, I don't know if you can see it, I just, you know, so that's what that mask ended up looking like. And then I take my little thing and put the eyes. I just gotta go right on where the eyeballs are on the mask itself. And of course I messed up his, so I just traced it because I put the hole in the wrong place. So I just traced it and cut out a new one. And then the masks will go on the people like that. And I used my background paper because it had a little bit of shimmery, shiny bits to it. And I thought, well, they might have a little shimmery. They didn't get shimmery, but that's right. I might add watercolor or something. Although it's coffee paper, so maybe not. I don't know what I'll do with the faces yet. I haven't decided. But the masks need a little something. So that's going to be my gel plate bit for the Makers Mixed Media March 25. That, you know, you need to use something from the gel plate. I've got all my eyes, all my masks. I'm probably gonna lose one. I always lose something, and I might start with, I want something that's gonna cover them, so I will probably start with turquoise purple. Oh, this is where like a golden yellow, kind of a yellow is always good. You know, any colors are good. But you know the Mardi Gras colors. But do you know where the Muffin Man put my brayer? It's right here. Do you know? I don't know. Do you know always makes me think the Muffin Man. I don't know why. That is a lot of paint. I do not need that much paint. We'll just take a little bit off. Brayer that off. I just got this manila folder over here, just kind of brayering off on that. I don't have much space on my desk. And I'm going to grab, well, she was going to grab tweezers, but the tweezers, oh, there they are. I was going to say, are not hanging where they're supposed to be hanging. Just going to flip these over here. Any which way. And let's see, his goes that way, right? No, goes that way. So that's that side. And we'll just go ahead and press those down. Yeah, this is fiddly. I don't usually like fiddly stuff, but this is the size of the stamps I had for portraits, so this is where it's going. And then you have kind of a fun little design in the back there. Just gonna pull these off and add some more color. Some purple maybe. I know I have, but I don't want it to be totally purple. So, see, now that I have my base, I will, what will I do? I can't, oh, I don't know where I put that. Somewhere I have some gold wax, which would be good to like kind of put around the edges. And then I think I will take out, I'm going to add more color to these though. I'm all over the place. I don't know what I want. Do I know what I want? I don't know. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Purple I want. Where's mine? Alright, this is, I don't know how this is going to look because it's kind of a transparent dioxazine purple. But I just kind of want to get, oh yeah, it's nice out today, so my windows are open. Whoops. Alright, where there's a lot of crazy right there is perfect. Because I don't want it to cover the whole thing. Oh, see? Like that. I wanted some of the green, the teal to still show through. A turquoise, I don't know, whatever. The other color. It feels dark. Alright, it's sunny outside. Always makes it feel darker in here to me. Kind of irritates me, but what can you do? Sounds like the mailman's here. Whoops. So, okay, that's good. I like that. It does. I just hit or miss. Just a little bit of purple here and there is what I'm looking for. They don't all have to be, I don't have to do all the colors on all of them either, but I can. Gonna maybe get this side over here a little bit too. Alright, I'm gonna be adding little bits of mark making too, so. And some gold around the edges if I'm able. Well, that didn't do anything. My paint's probably starting to dry. This might be my favorite mask though, so. And also I need a little darker cover because color to cover the, it's got, that one's still showing some of the stamp is all. And I don't want that to show. But that's alright. We can always just add a little bit more. There's just a tiny bit of blue showing through. It's mostly purple now. But like I said, I don't want them to all be exactly the same. Alright, and what is the other color for Mardi Gras? The green, right? Should I do like a lime green or should I do a yellow ochre? You can't tell me. You have to tell me in the comments which one you wanted and see if I did what you wanted. They need a little brightening up, so I'm thinking a little bit of lime green. I can't remember if that's a color or not. And then I do have a fleur-de-lis somewhere, so that will be used at some point. Man, vehicles are loud on my street. Why you gotta be so loud, vehicles? Just kind of kissing the plate with my tiny little masks. Oops. Tiny masks on the plate. Oops, sorry, it doesn't, it can be asymmetrical. It's fine, it's fine. It can be just a little bit here and there. Just, oh, I kind of like how it's alright. It's alright. A little feathery look with it if I can. There we go. Oh, it goes this way. Most of the little tiny masks. They're so tiny. Alright. Although I like how vibrant it is on the other one, so maybe Just kind of. There we go. Still have some purple showing through. Plus, I've got markers and stuff that I can add. Where did my... Are we serious? I'm so hot right now. Oh, I think I'm about to have a hot flash. Pause. Alright, I've got this Gilder's Paste Wax, and that's what I kind of want to outline these with. And, well, it's fallen in disrepair. Put a little bit of water in there. Because we're not wasting it. We're still going to use it even if it's dried out, because it was expensive. And I don't think using it right away would have been, you know, made much of a difference. Alright, I just need to... Isn't water what people usually use? Let's try this dark one, see if we can... Should you use Gilder's Wax with your hand? Possibly not. But, I am. Just need to get some... I don't know. I don't know how wax and water... I've seen people do the water, but... yeah. Problem is... wax and water don't really mix. Do I want it? But if that doesn't work... I have a gold gel pen, which would be more gold. This is more of a darker. I don't even mind if it gets on the front, like not just the edges. Actually, I'm kind of liking that. Just trying to get it on my finger. It's on my finger. Doesn't want to come back off my finger. I don't know. There's just tiny flecks of the gold on there. Try another one. So I've cut my people out. I haven't decided if I'm just going to keep their skin coffee colored or if I'm going to add some sprays, because I did use, but I'm only using like copy paper. I think it's 24 pound. It is coffee dyed paper that I ordered online, and I'm pretty sure it was 20. I try to go for the heavier paper when I order copy paper online. Alright, that one is her, right? Yep. So it should be able to handle a little bit. And then I also may use a little bit of shiny sprays so that I can add a little bit of glitter to their face. Because, I mean, you know, shiny to their face. Because maybe they're wearing all kinds of glittery makeup for their party. They're going to a masquerade ball. And they're going to have so much fun. And we're going to work on the backgrounds. Alright, so Eddie had some themes. Instead of like objects to use, he kind of had themes. I can't remember them all right now, but one was about beads, one was crowns. I kind of have his mask looks a little bit like a crown. I'm mixing them all up. I'm not sticking to just one theme. Why would I do that? That sounds boring. Beads was a thing, so I'm going to find my fleur-de-lis stamp and use that in my background, and something with beads. I don't know what yet, but something to represent beads. It won't be actual beads. It'll just be a representative of beads. Alright, so I've cut them out, and from the pieces I made last week, I found some some backgrounds that I think will work. And then I've got, this is fossilized amber. I haven't shaken it though, but I'm spraying it without shaking it, which is dumb. You want to shake it like a bell, because you don't want the little mica to go up in the spray thing, because then it's just going to get blocked. But it's the closest to gold. And so I'm just kind of holding it up high and spraying it and just kind of dabbing it. I just want a little shimmer to their faces. Her face could use a new her face is I don't know, her face is a little iffy. Just saying. Might need to stamp out a new face for her. We'll see when it's all said and done. We'll see. All right, and then I grabbed a, all right, so I've got, was this one I was going to use? I thought about using this one. Okay, see, she's a rebel, so she's using not all the colors that are Mardi Gras colors, so she's just a little bit of a rebel. Okay, so I've got him, and his card kind of matches his mask. Hers, a little bit, but not really. That green's not in the background, which I could bring it into the background. She's a rebel. And I just did some dry ink to just give them all different tones in their skin, so they're not all the same color. They're all different colors, because that's how the world is, and that's what I like about the world. I think this is hers, right? Where was she going? Where's her background? Why doesn't she have a background? No, that's not her background. Because her background went with her foreground more. That could kind of work. It's got the orange, which won't make sense in what I'm doing, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure one of these people, well, maybe she was on here and she was, I don't know. I mean, they were where they were supposed to be before I moved stuff about the cabin. Alright, so we've got the fleur-de-lis stamp. I just have the one. And I've got, oops, some. Alright, so what I was thinking about for like the beads, I thought that I would just kind of draw some back here, not perfect circles, just kind of come around. Now if I had, I do have a gold marker, but it is probably smaller than I want if I'm doing my beads like this. I'm just doing a tiny line in between each one. I don't know. You don't have to. You can have them meet up. I'm just wanting to go. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so I did the beads kind of like they're just kind of either draping in the background or they're being thrown around in the background. And I only have to have one of these be a rectangle. The other ones can be whatever shape I want. This is, what is today's? The 4th, right? I'm going to just kind of follow the top of that, and that's going to be the top of my tag. Your tags can be any shape you want, and then that's an interesting shape for a pocket somewhere, or it could be a pocket, and your pockets can definitely be any shape you want. And do I want anything else? I mean, this is not overtly Mardi Gras at this point because of the colors. I lost her mask. I knew I knew I was gonna lose. I mean, I already dropped it on the floor once and had to find it. But you know, my track record for keeping track of things is bad. I lose things all the time. I'll set those to the side and hope they don't move. Yeah, let me find her mask. Alright, I had to make her a new mask. And I'm gonna add a little bit of stamping to her mask in this dried marigold oxide. Actually, that's good. Just to add a little bit of lightness to it. I did it in purple, and then I did a little bit of this green on there, which is similar to the green in the background, and then outlined it with this gold pen. And not loving, I did not get it all the way on the outside though, did I? I wanted to kind of, I might come in and ink it with black maybe, just so that, do I want to ink it with, do I dare use a marker, or do I just want to use, I don't know, I think I will try this. Just want to get it right on the very edge, because I just kind of want, without going in like I'm doing. Okay, pull that off of there. I'm just kind of using the side of this pen to get the very edge of this, is what I'm trying to do. Is it working? I don't know. Do not know. This one looks a little bit Catwoman-y with that part right there, but that's okay. Don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect, Darcy. We're embracing imperfection, remember? No, I don't remember. I can't remember stuff like that. Just kind of doing that on the inside. Alright, I'm going to glue the masks on these guys so I don't lose them again. I'm just going to use art glitter glue and glue them on. Be right back. Alright, any stamping I want to do to the masks, I need to do before I glue them on. Otherwise I'm going to have to, you know, work around that. So I'm trying to think if I want to. I've got these little polka dots that might look good. I don't know what color I want to use though. Where did my ground espresso? Or I always like blue. Oh, I have a turquoise in here somewhere. Oh, here. Maybe we'll do that, because that's the color I started out with. So then, oh, there's just a few on there. Just to add a little bit of something. That's all. That's all I was thinking. His mask isn't very big to be able to do that. Be right back. All right, there's a little bit of lime green in her thing, so I want to bring some into the background. So I think I'm just going to use my palette knife for that and just try not to, or a scraper, I don't know, something. Just get a little bit of that paint out. It's almost gone. So yeah, maybe I should have got the paint out before. Oh, now there's way too much. It's okay. I'll just use it on some other things. My goodness. At some point, palette knife might be nice. Okay. Don't want. Just want a little bit here and there. I don't necessarily want it all over. Just a little palette knife action in the background. Alright. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll add some other colors too. Let's see. This one, it kind of has the green in it. Oh man, what did I do? It's also got a hair on it from my paintbrush, because I was using a not good paintbrush, because that was what I was going for, you know. This has way too much green on it now. It's alright, we'll just go with it. So yeah, if you have backgrounds, you can always adjust them to however you want. If they're a little dark, a little bright, add some more colors. I may add some other color to that too. Don't want to put it on that one. Where's my, oh, this one? Wait, he goes on that one. She goes on this one. So this one could probably use just a little bit. I just like the randomness that you get with a palette knife. So just little bits in the background. And then I've got all this left here, so what can we do with it? And just kind of find some other pieces. So I'm just going to do this on, use up my paint, and I'll be right back. You don't want to watch that, do you? I don't know, it's just me doing the same thing. Just adding, this is what I do. I add layers on layers on layers as things move and progress with the pieces that I start with. Alright, now that green has definitely made it quite bright. So I'm adding a little bit of peacock feathers and just kind of putting that over the green so there'll still be some green poking through of the bright green, but now the rest of it will be darker because she'll pop out a little bit more. I haven't done anything with her hair. I was thinking of giving her a crown of flowers or feathers or butterflies or something. I don't know. I don't think I have that many butterflies to be able to do something like that with, but she's not very happy, is she? Let's see. Oh, this lady, I'm going to give her lipstick to match her flowers. This is just a little purple gel pen that I got at Hobby Lobby, I think. I don't think next time I'll, wait for things to go on sale. It's better that way. So now her lips match her flowers, but her flowers don't necessarily match her. Oh, I was thinking about replacing this with this, which might be a good idea because it's got a little bit more of that purple in it, so that actually will work. I'll probably cut down some of the top and also maybe spray this as well. Just a little bit. And it has some of Ceri's stamps in the back, so his number stamps. So since it's, Ceri's challenge, I like to involve his stamps when I can that he designs. That made it really green, didn't it? What next? I don't know. Alright, let's just go ahead and pop some, whatchamacallit's my dirty acrylic. Everything's dirty. Everything's a mess. Everything's always, I work in chaos. It's just how I do. It's just, I'm going to put this down in the corner so I can see it a little bit better, I think. Okay, stay. I want you to stay. Ooh. Okay, and it depends if I want it more subtle or more dark. I'll start with, I'll do turquoise on some. And I'm just going to make this a pattern in the background. It's not going to be a perfect pattern. It'll be a little bit of a grungy pattern, but it's just going to be kind of, and it's not going to be spaced out perfectly. I'm going to have it be a random pattern. Does that make sense? But I am going to have them all kind of, you know, they're not going to line up, but they're going to be in there. A couple going off the side, coming off the bottom just a little bit. There we go. That needs to dry because it's on a painty surface, so it's going to take a minute to dry. Who goes on this one? She goes on that one. Who runs the world? Okay, let's see. How are we doing with this one? Alright, we've got our beads. What else? Do we want anything else? Oh yeah, that's right. And then we have her. Maybe we'll do like, oh, the dark blue. I like the dark blue. I think will work. We'll do the fleur-de-lis again. There it is. It's okay that it's got some of the turquoise on it. I'll just start with that one, where it's going to mostly get covered up anyway. Might do this one a little bit more further apart. I don't know why my fleur-de-lis is being weird, but it is. As far as it's just not printing clearly. I don't know if it's the inks or what, but alright, I think that will work. I need to do something with her. She needs a little something. Him, is this his? I colored his shirt. I don't like the color though, but I didn't have like a turquoise or purple. I don't think I had a purple. Well, I might have had like that violet color that's in there. That could work. Don't know that it will cover that now though. So I was just colored it with colored pencil. I didn't, whoops, that's got a lot of, I wasn't trying to be shading and all that. I just, and this shirt does not have to match perfectly. I just want it to. I don't know why. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of water on my finger. I don't know. Get a little bit of water just so I can kind of rub that pencil and get it be. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, people. Why do you watch me? I don't understand. Where'd the pencil go? Aren't you supposed to be able to use water with these colored pencils? These are the, what are they? There we go. That's going to have to dry. Prisma watercolors is what they are. This is the set of 24. It's just what I have. Those are the watercolors I have. And then I have Derwent ink tints. You know. I like this kind of drippy effect right here. Alright, I'm going to cut this down some, I think, is why I'm thinking of putting his face there. Maybe not. Alright, his shirt. Oh, we could go this way. I just want some kind of a bright color behind him a little bit. It could be there. That works. Just a little bit. Alright, I think I'm going to put him there, and then I'm going to cut down the card. Alright, I glued her on here, but I think I want to cut this out, like a circle. Oops, and I thought that was going to be a thick enough cardstock that I wouldn't have to do anything behind it, but apparently my punch wants to give me hassles. Could have done that off camera and not had the hassles. That would have been better. You know. Well, what do you do when that happens? Well, then you just make it a rough... Oh, where is it? Well, I don't know where it is. I was using it yesterday. It's probably somewhere on my desk, so we'll just grab some scissors instead and gently just scrape out the outside. Probably not her shirt though, just the cardstock part. So I used acrylic except I missed this whole, it was like a shadow in the stamp, and so I didn't know what to do with it, but now I see it and I'm like, oh yeah, that needs something. I think that's her hair. Back here, I think, is her hair, this little bit right here. So like, oh, there you go. See, she looks much more pleasant now that she has color. Just saying, sometimes color is kind of what you need. And just gonna fill in these white bits with the gold. And she may go on something else, or this may be her final, you know, thing. It's maybe just how she goes. Like I said, only one of them has to be a rectangle. So far, 3 of them are not rectangles. Because I kind of, I cut his like a top of a wonky crown, kind of, sort of. See? It's kind of a wonky crown, kind of not like his hair, but you know, similar. But it would be a cute tuck spot on a page, because it is strong enough to deal with that. And I do want to ink these too, I think. Maybe with some turquoise or whatever. What is this called? It is called Warm Breeze. So if you're ever looking at the VersaFine inks on Amazon and you can't tell what color Warm Breeze is, because sometimes it looks blue and sometimes it looks turquoise, it's definitely more turquoise. Just in case you're ever wondering. I'm just going to kind of come in, do a little vignette with this. Whoops. A little further than I might have wanted. Just kind of, there we go. I kind of wish I had put him on something lighter and then put it on the card, but that's alright. And then we'll bring in some turquoise here too. Try to leave some of that gold showing still. She could also be a tuck spot, or she could just go on a pocket or something somewhere. Alright, so there's 2 of them. Where's the other 2? And then we had her, which I'm not going to do her in... Actually, I might, because it's not going to really look turquoise on the orange. It'll look a little bit more like the green that's already there. So, might as well. And so we've got the beads, and also she's got the mask. And it's, you can't tell, but it does have some purple and green in there. But you know, she's at a different kind of party with different colors than what you might expect for Mardi Gras. And then the other gal is I don't know how I feel about her, but it's definitely a little bit tall. So I will cut it down, and then I kind of want to make it a tag. So it is a rectangle, but it's going to be a rectangle with angles out of it, because I want it to be a tag. So yeah, so there are no rectangles here, but I'm still counting it. They started out as rectangles. This is a rectangle. It's just a rectangle with angles cut out of it. Oh, and I want to ink it. Just ink it. I had to open up my Barely Arts glue, because my art glitter glue was just giving me all kinds of hassles, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. And I was like, you know, why am I fighting with this when I have some Barely Arts glue off to the side? Because my aunt had given me a refill. And I was like, well, I might as, and I've heard that the topper part is like better because it screws on and stuff. So I was like, well, even if I refill it with my art glitter glue, it might be still like a better bottle or whatever. So there's that. Let's see, I've got, do I want to do any more mark making on any of this? Oh, see, and this will go on a page in a book. That's a rectangle. See, Ceri loves me. He'll forgive me. Maybe some matte mark making in black. Oh, and I might just want to even just kind of give it a little bit border. I just kind of do like a little messy border. Just, I don't know. I just kind of, I call it barbed wire. I just kind of make a line and then make a scribble, but sometimes I go back over the line a time or two. Try to do it at a different, I don't know. I don't know. It's what I do. That's one of the things. So that's bordered out now. I'm trying to think if I want her to stand out a little bit more from the background. So I could do, I don't know. I think I'll just leave her for now. What about this one? Do we want to go with our rough little, give it a little bit of a border? Could have done it with a color other than black, but I want to, I like the drama of black, so it's almost like a messy stitching, sort of, maybe. Alright, I'm just going to go the left and the bottom on that one. And this one, yeah, since hers is, it's almost black in the middle, even though I did purple and green, you can't really tell that's what I did. I know what you're thinking. What the heck, lady? I don't know. I'm trying something. You don't know if you're going to like something unless you try it. So, you know, doing like a wider border with just messy lines. I mean, maybe not. I'm just pressing lightly. I'm not pressing hard with the, this is a Posca acrylic marker. It's a marker with acrylic paint in it, which they must thin it out some to be able to get it to flow. Oh, let's see. Oh, another idea I had for a background, if you wanted to try it, if you have a bubble stamp, that could be your beads, and just color them in all different colors, like the bead colors. I thought about doing that. In fact, if I put her on something, we could potentially do that. Do we have a background she'd look good on? Alright, I think I'm going to break up some of this bright green over here. This is not what I'm using. So I'm just going to just do some polka dots here and there. I'm not necessarily going to cover the whole thing. Just going to kind of do some there and maybe do some over here and maybe even here. Just to bring in a little bit of lightness. Break up some of that. Oh, that's hair. I need to color her hair. This little bit right here is hair that's sticking out there. I don't think I followed the stamp exactly, but you know. Alright, so yeah, I couldn't find a background I like, so that's why I didn't do these, but let's see. I might do it on him. Do I have a way to do this without getting it on him? Sort of. The color doesn't matter because it's going to get all covered up anyway, but let's just do. So this is going to be beads in the background basically. So I'm going to take some of these colors and randomly fill in some of these circles. Different size beads. Kind of imagine where some of them are if I can't see them very well. There's some of this in color in the background too, which is good. And I'm also going to use some of this turquoise. I think it's more of a green for. I like turquoise better though. I'm not a big fan of green. I mean, I like green. Green's fine and everything. But sometimes I don't want it. I mean, you don't need the stamp to do this, obviously. You can just do your little thingamabobs. You know what I'm missing on all of these is a little bit of a This might be a mistake. I like a little bit of yellow ochre with my Mardi Gras colors. Alright, so yeah, you don't really need the stamp. You can just do different size circles in the background. And you can do it all over if you want to. And they're just like beads floating in air everywhere. In the background. It's kind of fun. You get the picture, right? Let me do some more of the, what other color did I do? Turquoise. So this one, it's got kind of the crown thing happening, and it's got like all the beads. This is all the categories. That's not the word I want. All the themes, I guess, is what I'm thinking of. Now, if I had used the stamp over there, I'd have more little dark blue ones, but that's all right. I'll just do those in black. That's not, oh, gold. Gold will work. Just add some gold circles as well, because why not? Little gold beads all over, because why not? That's what I say a lot. Why not? It's nice to have a gold paint marker. It's just a little fun addition to your, I didn't even know until I got a box of them that when they were on sale, I got like a box of the Posca pens and it came with gold in there. He needs to pop out a little bit, but I'm not sure the best way to do that. Sometimes I'll take my white, my white, what is the brand? Oh, it's on here. Signo, my white Signo pen, and just kind of go along the outside and then just kind of rub it, and that gives them, will hopefully help them stand out a little bit, give them a little bit of a glow. Just kind of before it dries, just kind of rub it in, because we don't necessarily want that bright white like right up his nose. You just want to give him a little bit of you know, help him stand out a little bit. So this is what I do when I've got the background's too dark and he's also on the dark side, so you can't really, so I just want to pop them out a little bit with just a little bit of so yeah, this is my take on the collage prompts from Eddie Makes Art for the for what month is this? March, which was some Mardi Gras themes. And also for the Mixed Media March 25 with Ceri Griffiths, Ceri the Crafter. I think I'm going to do that with all of them. I'm going to pause and then I'll show you all the finished products. Alright, so here they are totally finished, hopefully. I mean, I reserve the right to add anything to them if I want to. The stamps I use can be found at pmartiststudio.com. Do I absolutely fantastically love them? Some of them I like more than others. Let's put it that way. I like her. This might be my favorite one. But then I'm not sure this is really, I mean, I like these colors, but not always together. And then the coffee dyed paper, you know, is not great coloring. Oh, I never did anything with her. You know, I'm leaving her hair like that. Her hair is light colored and I like it. Just leaving it like that. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you have a fun day and do some creating and just have fun creating. Have a delightful day, guys. Love you.